better?
Okay.
Well,
I think so. I think that's better.
I'm not digging how this stool is farting.
I know. You're going to have to, I don't know.
Disclaimer.
Either not move.
Yeah.
Or.
It'll keep me from rocking.
That's true. No rocking.
If I rock, I fart. It's not me, I swear.
It's the chair.
You'll know, because if Leslie's eyes start watering, there's a certain fragrance in there.
There's something
and
stinky.
If not, then you know that it's
just the chair.
So we're back.
Yep.
You missed us, didn't you? 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh,
so,
it's crazy.
And then we're kind of on a time crunch today because Leslie made plans with her life that don't involve me and recording.
It's on the calendar. I forgot. I'm glad I looked at my calendar and saw that I had a play to go to.
I thought it just came up.
No, it's been on the calendar for like a month. But
okay.
I thought I'd be safe because usually we record on Sunday. So I was like, oh, Saturday, that's good.
Yeah.
But
and we were, we don't even need to go into all the days we were going to do this. Right. So here we are weekly.
We're here. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
we're
okay.
Back.
So, welcome to the Naughty Knitwits.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is my hug shrug. It's coming off soon.
Talk about it quick.
Yeah. Really, we're just going to do that because I don't know how long. It's kind of warm. I wanted the door open, but that never works with sound. But so I finished my grandma's hug shrug using Yarn Cafe Creations yarn that she dyed for me.
Yes.
Really love the yarn, I would say.
It's beautiful.
I don't like working with worsted weight yarn overall, and this was a big thing to work with worsted weight, but I'm really happy with the result.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with it. I'm not going to show the whole thing. I'm not going to stand up for you again, but anyway, I do like it. It's
super soft.
It really is like having a hug. The good kind of hug.
Yes.
Because not all, let's face it, all hugs are not equal.
That's true.
This is a good
You have
hug.
the weird side hugs,
You do,
the awkward.
Yeah.
And then the ones that last too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hugs can be awkward.
They can be weird. So
that's true.
I think we should call it something else. It's not grandma's hug shrug. It's.
Well, but a hug from grandma would probably be good.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
I mean, if you have a good grandma, I think a good hug would be
They've been
nice.
gone so long, I really don't know.
Yeah,
but
true.
Anyway.
Speaking of grandmas,
yeah.
Thank you everybody for all of your kind comments about my grandma passing. Unfortunately, I was in Seattle when we got the news that she passed. I really didn't think she was going to pass that weekend, and when my mom texted me that they thought she was going to go, I thought maybe my mom was jumping the gun. I was like, okay, is that you thinking that? Or did the doctors actually think today's the day? And she was like, no, today is the day. And then I happened to call my mom at my mom answered and said, Grandma just passed. So it was like, oh my gosh, wow. So it's like, I don't know. Being 92 years old, you know it's coming. But you still are just never like prepared. Oh.
Yeah, because it's
never
not,
good.
It's
never
not
a
about
good
being
time.
Prepared. It's just sad.
It's just sad.
Yeah.
It's just sad.
You can't make it not sad.
Yeah, and the way she went, it was just sad. She suffered a lot more than my grandpa did. My grandpa just like his heart stopped and he was asleep, and it was just smooth and gentle transition. But for my grandma, it just sounded really like not good. So
Plus, your grandma had the suffering of losing her spouse first.
Yes, and Alzheimer's.
Yeah. And
just being in a care home that really, to me, wasn't a great care home. So, which really bothers me.
Yeah.
Healthcare. I don't know. I don't know if it's our healthcare system or just elderly care system.
I
don't know what it is.
Elderly care is huge.
Yeah.
Hugely disappointing.
It is. I just think, man, they deserve so much better than the care they sometimes get. So it just saddened me to think that she was there, but she was surrounded by family, and so, and we had our memorial service last Saturday, and it was beautiful, and it was wonderful. So yeah, it was sweet. Sweet. So thank you. And also thank you for all the birthday wishes. I don't even know. I was going to watch our last podcast because I don't even know if I thanked everybody for the birthday wishes. That was like a month ago. But thank you for all the birthday wishes and also the condolences from my grandma. It's really appreciated and sweet. Very sweet. So thank you. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. I just felt bad if I hadn't mentioned that. I was like, it's like so many things going on. It's like hard to remember everything.
It is hard to remember everything.
Yeah.
I run into that problem every day. Don't remember much of anything.
It's very true.
So we're both drinking out of our cute cups from Dion, Evil Little Goat. You guys, you've probably seen it on Instagram, but this is the cutest logo ever.
Oh my gosh, she has the best logo.
It is.
Oh my goodness.
It's just, everything is awesome about it.
So cute. So cute. So should we talk about what Dion sent us?
Since we're talking about Dion.
Her logo is amazing.
It's so cute.
She sent us these amazing bags, canvas totes with her logo on it. And I don't know who she got to do with her logo, but man,
they did an awesome
job for you, Dion. It was beautiful. It's so cute. So cute.
Little notepads with the logo on it. Yes. They're sticky.
Yes, I don't even want to use them because they're so dang cute.
So cute.
A little notions pouch or whatever you want to use it for. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Adorable.
The cute pins.
Yes, the cute pins. I think
oh my gosh, that's a cute card.
Not a cute card? Oh my God,
that's so cute.
The colorful, sparkly sheep on it.
Awesome.
It's so cute. It's frameable. I have to frame it.
It's totally frameable.
Totally. And then, yeah, she sent us, I think my buttons fell out, but they're right here.
Okay.
Sent us these cute buttons. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yours is yellow.
Yellow? What color is yours?
And
then,
I don't...
Cute. Is it this color?
What's this color? What is that?
Oh, yours is like a
lavender?
Yeah, it's really pretty.
It is really pretty.
It's all different colors.
And then my little one's pink.
So cute. They're just amazing.
They're really cute.
They're so cute.
And she did send, it's not all just about us.
I know. Yeah.
She did send a couple giveaways.
So generous. Oh my gosh.
We'll get into those. Literally get into them so you can see them.
I haven't even seen them.
I know,
I'm curious to see them. I'm so excited to see them.
That's some yarn I got. But
yes. Should we show yarn now or show yarn later? Because she sent us yarn.
Let's just go for it.
Okay, I'm just going to show it.
We're just going to do it.
So she has these Let's Play 2. So it's a combo, you know, two together. And she sent me... I had picked out 2, just telling her pick which one from these 2. These 2 are my favorite. And she sent me both. So thank you, Dion. As always. So this one over here is Stand By Me. And this one is Constant Sorrow.
Yeah, and that's because I was just looking at my tag. So that's the name of the 2-pack.
Okay.
The individual colors, ones. I don't know what they are. Because
I don't know either.
Mine's called You Spin Me Round.
Okay.
But that's just the name of the combo.
Yep. And this one here is on her Skinny Goat, 100% superwash merino, 1-ply, high twist. And this one is her Squishy Goat, 100% superwash merino, 4-ply fingering weight. So
okay, that's cool.
2 different bases. Both. Yeah. So I just think they're beautiful.
Me too.
Beautiful.
And mine I cast on.
So cool.
I cast on that Leah shawl, the pattern that she sent us.
Yes.
Because I thought that was appropriate.
Is that the one that I brought with me and I've cast on and I've had to rip out?
I don't know.
I screwed up on the trip.
But did you read the story about how it's in memory of Leah?
Yes.
I didn't realize that when we first started talking about it. I would have been more sensitive about it.
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know. So anyway, I love how this is working up.
It's pretty.
The blue.
Yes.
Let's see, so this is the right side.
It's really pretty.
Yeah. It's awesome. Mm-hmm. I love this blue.
Yes.
I think navy's my new favorite color. Maybe.
It is a good color.
It's an awesome color.
Yeah, that pattern's by Anthony Castellina.
So you have had to rip it out. Why?
Because I'd started it on our trip to Seattle and I was doing something and then I looked at it and I was like, oh shoot, I did this wrong. And so I ended up just ripping it out. Okay. But I have the yarns. Yeah. These are also evil little goats. Pretty. I love those colors. Yeah. Single ply. Okay. One is called This is Whiskey in the Jar, and then the other one is 3 a.m.
Nice.
I love those colors.
Whiskey in a jar and 3 a.m. just naturally go together.
I didn't even think
whether you're still consuming it or you're suffering the aftermath of having consumed it.
And it's in the bag that Dion sent us a while back too. So I have the pattern. I just need to recast it on.
Okay.
But I've been busy with other.
Well, now that makes me feel like I better double check what I've done. Make sure
it was an easy. It's an easy pattern. So it's nothing that the pattern. Yeah. It was totally easy. My mind was like in a million places.
Well, yeah.
Once I read about my grandma and stuff, I just couldn't even concentrate. And for a couple days, I didn't even knit because I just was thinking about life and
that's just hard
stuff.
Yeah.
So, So I need to just recast it on, and that's why I brought it today because I was like.
If you get the chance.
Well, I won't cast on here. But, I was just thinking that is kind of a work in progress because it is caked up, ready to go.
And you've had it cast on.
And I have had it cast on. I mean, cast off.
Yeah, exactly. So should we look at the giveaways that
you sent? Yes, I want to see.
Might as well.
So excited, yes.
So our first
make sure that we actually want to give them away.
We should do this off camera.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know. We're gonna have to make this is so cute.
But we have to open it to show the bag. So
okay.
The thing is, do you guys struggle with these bags? Is it like, remember when you used to buy a record or a cassette tape and you could not get the stuff off?
I used to hate that.
Me too.
But that's pretty easy.
Or CDs too.
Yes.
That was CD. I don't have to totally date myself.
No, it was CDs too. Yep, I remember that. You almost had to have a knife or something. That is so pretty. Pretty in Pink is what it's called.
Oh,
Shimmy Goat on her Shimmy Goat. Yeah.
But it's not pink.
It has pink.
It has pink in it. Okay.
Pink, yeah. And it's based on a movie, right? Isn't that the movie?
It is a movie, yeah.
Yes.
I'm not
Superwash Merino.
I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
This is.
And it goes with the bag. I mean, you guys, it's kind of getting blown out.
Oh,
but
is it? Yeah, it kind of is.
It is. Yeah. But you get her a cute little tote bag with a yarn. What a sweet, sweet giveaway.
And I have to tell you guys, because I hadn't noticed this before, and it's not something I would enter in because she's always so generous anyway.
Yeah.
But I assume they're in all of these packages. It's this little note card. And maybe I think she probably sends them with all of the orders. Use hashtag evil little goat yarns to share your acquisitions, whips, finished projects, etc. made with Evil Goat hand-dyed yarns. And once a month, I'll choose one of the photos to be the winner of a free skein of your choice.
Nice.
Isn't that so sweet?
So cool.
So hashtags, people.
Yes. Hashtag away.
I'm totally lazy with them now.
Are you?
I hardly ever hashtag
I always do the same ones, and I'm like, what does it really do? I don't know.
That's what I think.
Why
do I hashtag stuff with our podcast name?
I know.
Nobody cares.
I don't know. Hashtags have to do something, but I don't know necessarily what, because how often do I click on a hashtag?
Right. Well, the only times I have to admit, sometimes if there's a pattern that I see and the person hasn't named it or something, I'll see if someone else has.
That is true.
But I'm guilty. I posted yesterday a screenshot of a pattern that was 50% off.
Yes.
And I swear, when I put it on there, it showed everything.
Yeah.
But no, it didn't show the pattern name or the designer. So I just was like,
left
here,
people guessing.
look at this cute pattern you could get at half off if you knew
only
what it was.
knew what the name was. It's like a little scavenger hunt. You were sending them on a little adventure through Ravelry.
You know what? I think that would be fun now. Yeah. I'll get to work on that.
That's right. Well, you already did. Well, no, but you did name
Mission
it.
Mission accomplished. Yeah. That's true.
You have this amount of time to go find out what this pattern is called.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, then the other one.
It's so fun. It's so fun to get mail.
It is.
Oh, pretty.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
Like this one I have to know.
Yes, what it's called.
When you get these, they're not going to look as good as when because I'll have destroyed everything.
That's okay. It's yarn though. It's
I usually wrap it in tissue and then we'll put it in a bag or something just because
and all this crinkling.
Yes.
But they're giveaways, so you kind of have to put it in the crinkling for giveaways.
That's part of the fun.
Yeah. If you stick with us through the crinkling, you deserve a prize, you know?
So this is one of the two
pretty.
Two things. I love this one.
Oh my gosh,
the one on my left, your right.
Yeah, that's beautiful. It's upside down.
Okay.
I was trying to read
I wasn't getting it. I was trying.
Killing Me Softly on her Squishy Goat. 100% superwash merino.
I love that
song.
You know, the song that was around back in the 70s or whatever, but then there's been a remake of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forget who it's by, but
Yeah, I can hear it, but I can't think of who sings it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
This is awesome.
Thank you.
So I think you know what we want you to do to win these. We want you to go to her shop.
And if it's not sold out.
Oh, right.
I just looked the other day. I was like, I want some of her Christmas yarn. But I was like, oh, that one's sold out. I think there was one left that wasn't sold out.
So you know what you could do? You could go to hashtag Evil Little Goats Yarns.
That's true.
And see if there's any there that are named.
That's true.
I mean, if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But tell us what you want us to you want them to tell us what their favorite yarn is, yarn color, yarn.
Yeah, and you know what? If I had our book over here, we could have done a Would You Rather.
I know, that'd be fun.
To increase the.
That'd be fun.
Because I was thinking.
The excitement
of it all. But
we haven't done it in a while.
That's just it. You know what else we haven't done in a while?
What?
We haven't talked about your boobs.
Oh, we haven't talked about it.
We didn't do it last episode, and then it's been 3 weeks since we recorded.
Are people missing
my
talk about?
5 weeks. I think we all want to know. Are they still the same size?
Well, that time of the month's over, so they have shrunk a little bit. Okay. So, yes, so they're not as
Forgive us. Forgive us, people. You probably wouldn't be here if you didn't,
expect it.
If you were offended by it.
They wouldn't be anticipating it, but they would just expect it, that it's going to happen, so, yeah.
All right.
We
really don't have to talk about them. We can move on. Okay, good. If you were
really
thinking, what am I going to say?
I have no new news to talk about with that, yes. Wow, we have so much to talk. I feel overwhelmed, and I left my show notes at home of all times, and I even made notes about this, and I feel like I can't.
That color looks awesome. So let's start with that, just because I feel like we have to.
Yes, we get to. Yes,
but there is that sense of obligation, we can't not do it.
That's right.
Not that we would intentionally not do it, but we get so distracted,
and we want to.
And we want to. Please let us. Now we're going to talk about because we want to.
Not because we have to.
Not because we have to. Or feel any kind of obligation. It's really just a desire we have.
It's a privilege.
Where do we start?
I don't even know.
Okay. So we were contacted by a gal who kind of coordinates different products being reviewed in different places.
Yep.
And ours
is Stitchcraft Marketing.
Thank you for knowing some facts about this.
Yes. I did have good notes.
Good.
Really, I did.
Awesome. Gal I've been working with is Stephanie.
Yes.
So
okay. There you go.
Something.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So she'd contacted us, and we were very clear that, as you guys know, we're not going to say we like something if we don't. Mm-hmm. So, and she wouldn't want us to, so it's all good.
Yep.
So one of the first things she sent us was this interchangeable set of zings, right?
Mm-hmm. Knit Pro zings.
Knit Pro zings. So when she first said she was going to send them, I thought, okay, well, I had bought some back when you could only get them overseas.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't like them. Mm-hmm. I thought they felt chintzy. Mm-hmm. They were dull. Mm-hmm. I was not impressed. Mm-hmm. But I thought, hey, maybe Leslie will like them and I'll just keep quiet about it.
Let her do the review.
But I have to say, they've improved them.
I like them
I like them a lot.
Honestly, I like them a lot.
I honestly like them a lot, too. So much so that if Leslie hadn't had them with her, I would have been using several of them because I searched high and low for my size 7s. And you know me, I have tons of needles. Yes. I couldn't find any 7s to save my life. I was getting so frustrated.
You could have texted me. I would have brought them over. See, we're having shared custody of them. So you could have, I would have brought them
see
over.
That little bucket with the cute little puppy?
Yes.
It was overflowing with needles that I'd been meaning to put away.
Oh, yes.
But I forgot about that, so I went through all my project bags thinking, do I have everything on a 7?
I totally would have brought them to you.
I wouldn't want you to bring them to me for that.
I would have. You've done the same for me. When I've needed needles. You have.
You guys, these are really good. Mm-hmm. I knit one of my whips on it.
Yep.
Or not, I mean, it's a FO now, but the join is smooth.
Yep.
So that they kind of look like the signatures, but lots of less money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And one thing, I love signature needles. I do. They're beautiful. I love the stiletto point. But I gotta say, especially for the money, the join is not awesome.
Yeah.
On the signatures.
I agree.
On these, I had no problem with the join at any point in my knitting.
I also really liked, you guys won't be able to tell this, but I feel like the thread on here is long, so I feel longer than some. So I feel like when you screw it in, you feel like it's really in there good. Yes. It's not going to just easily come unscrewed. It takes a little bit to screw them in because it's a longer thread.
Yeah.
But I like that. I noticed that about it.
I wouldn't have thought of that, but I never once had them come loose.
And I didn't have to tighten them with the key either.
Nice.
I used it on my sweater that I'm knitting right now. I've been using it solely, and then I also used it on some yarn, which we will talk about, that we were sent to review. I knit up a washcloth with it. Loved it. And the yarn I was using was a little splitty, but I feel like these are pointy enough without being stiletto sharp that they're going to poke a hole in your finger. It was enough to get through that yarn without splitting it.
Right.
So I felt like and they're lightweight too. They're very lightweight.
But not chintzy feeling. Yeah. Because the first ones that I got, they just felt chintzy.
Yeah.
And these don't.
I agree.
So I do. I like these enough that I would buy them.
I know.
I mean, I might buy a set because, we can't share a set of needles. We don't live that close.
We can share. Well, we can share.
We'll see.
I know. It's funny because I was thinking when we got them, I was like, oh, we just got one set. What are we going to do? And I was like, well, maybe we just won't like them, so it'll be okay.
We'll make it
But
easy.
then I'm like,
no, they're
really
awesome.
like 'em.
I really do.
So you've got one on your needles.
Or
and
somewhere.
Then,
actually, I have to
so they
where.
range from size 4 all the way up to size 11. I just think the colors are pretty.
I love the colors. I like that there's different color cords too.
Yes.
And that I have that with another set of those. I have the ones that are like wood, but they've got the metal tip.
Yeah.
I have a mini set of those,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the same company, so they have those same kind of the
cords.
different color cords. I think is brilliant.
Yep.
I think that's such a good idea because not that I'll remember what size is what color.
Right.
But if I could remember that, it would be really helpful.
It would be nice. Yes.
And if there was a mini set of these, I'll have to look. If there was a set that went from 4 to 8,
that'd be nice.
That would be even better because I never use big needles.
No, it's true. I rarely do either. But I just think they're. Yeah.
And there might be a set. I haven't looked.
Yeah, I haven't looked either. But anyway, cute case. Come in a cute case. They come with all the regular things that needles come with. Your stoppers and your extenders.
You know, one thing I don't know what to say is how much they are. Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, look it up.
Look it up.
I'll be looking it up.
Yes.
Because I want to see if they have a smaller set.
Yeah, but thank you for sending them to us to review, and hopefully we won't kill each other over sharing them. But
we're both too kind-hearted.
We'll split
for
them
that.
up. She'll get custody of half of them, and then I'll get custody of, and then we'll swap halfway through the year.
The thing is I have so many needles.
I know, I do too.
I couldn't, in good conscience, say, "Give me those needles," but I'd still buy some.
Totally. Yeah, but they're very pretty, and I was impressed with them. When I first saw the tips, I didn't think I would like them as much as I do.
Same here.
So I was really pleasantly surprised.
I was pleasantly surprised all the way around because of my previous experience. So if you tried the Zings before.
A while ago. I don't know how long ago that would be, but
maybe a year or so.
Yeah.
And I don't know what they changed. And maybe they didn't change anything and it's just me that's changed. But I think they're a lot. I mean, I really like
qualities.
these.
Yeah. So they're beautiful. And to me, if you like signatures but can't afford signatures, I feel like
well, yeah, because you get the same pretty look.
You get the beautiful colors. You get
the lightweight, the
lightweightness. That's not even a word of it. Lightweightedness. I don't know. You get all that with it. So to me, it's a great.
And the join. I mean, a join is important.
Yes.
And, when we were up in Seattle, we had a discussion about needles, and I've always judged a needle by how sharp it is.
Yeah.
And that's why I always love the high sharps.
Yeah.
But it didn't occur to me that you don't have to just judge it on that. You kind of can take the whole thing in, and join is a huge deal.
Oh, I think join is probably
more important
than anything else, because if you're having to push your stitches over a bad join, that's really annoying, and that slows your knitting down. It does. So.
As a matter of fact, the thing that I'm working on right now, the Leah, I'm using my signatures.
Oh yeah,
and I'm having that problem.
Interesting.
And so I should switch. I should see if there's. What size? I don't know what that is.
7s. So
the 7 again.
Nobody's using the 7 right now.
And that'll be better color coordinated.
See, there you go.
It's meant to be.
We'll
be switching.
It's meant to be. And see, I'm using it on my winterly sweater. Size. What is it then?
I don't know, but those colors are freaking awesome.
Yes.
Wow.
So, oh my goodness, okay. The other thing I was going to say about these needles too that I love. Why can't I see the fruit and size?
Were you just going to say how it's nice that you can see the size?
Well,
you can't see the size.
Okay, size 4.
Okay.
The other thing I have to say is that the sizes are etched into the metal, so they're not going to wear off. Or that's why I was like, I know it's on here because it's not going to come off. But I really like that about needles.
I do too, because it's as much as I love my little sheep that you stick it's a pain.
Where is it?
Where is it when you need it?
So I like that it's etched in here because it's not going to come off. It's always going to be there. So.
And if you put your glasses on, you can see it.
That's right. Yes.
I mean, I could.
And for me, it was just in white on yellow with light shining on our faces.
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
But I've really enjoyed using them. I feel like, I don't think they make your knitting faster per se, but they certainly glide very nicely through each stitch. So you really feel like, I don't know, you can go quickly. Yeah.
And let's face it.
Yeah.
The same color needles gets boring.
It does.
So if you can brighten up your day.
That's right. With a nice, pretty
with a new color needle.
That's right.
I'm all for that.
That's right. Exactly.
And since you have that out, holy cow, tell us about that.
Okay, so this is the Knitterly.
Wow.
I had a little trouble with it at the beginning. I had to keep ripping it out because the top part I didn't quite understand. In fact, I was talking to a lady.
Oh, wait, is this the one that Hannah gifted you the pattern for? Oh, my gosh.
Hannah made it, yeah. So this is a Zauberball Crazy Zauber Ball up here, and then down here is Angelique Dear Sweet Black Sheep Yarn Shop in her Toasty colorway.
So, I never would have thought of using a Zauber ball on
I know. And it's funny because when I started it, I kind of worried because I thought going from a Zauber ball, which kind of to me feels like hand spun, and then going to a beautiful soft yarn, like I thought maybe that would be a weird transition as far as the look right here, but it doesn't.
No, it looks
it's
great.
Really, it's
it looks
fine.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love this.
I do too. And it's funny because this sweater is so fun because you have just enough patterning.
Yeah.
Then it's just stockinette, and then you get to do the pattern on the opposite side.
Oh my gosh,
on
that's
the back.
so cool.
And so it's just enough to keep your attention, but not too much to where you're like, oh my gosh, I can't think right now. You know, it's very fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I have one more repeat of, I think it's 12 rows, I think, of pattern. And then the, the ribbing. And then cast on for the arms and then do the arms. So I did not do a gauge swatch. I'm a naughty girl. I hope to God
And how's that working out?
Well, I haven't tried it on yet.
Okay, does it look like it's...
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a medium. It's supposed to fit me. So...
Once you wash it, it'll be fine.
And stretch the heck out of it. It'll work. I might go a little longer, so I'm. That's one thing I will check is once I'm done with the next repeat, I'll see if I think
you want to do
because the ribbing is not. I don't think it's a couple inches. I think it's only like 12 rows of the ribbing, and to me, I kind of like a longer rib. So I'll just try it on then and see what I think. But anyway, so
that's awesome. I love it.
Yeah. So it's been a fun knit. It's so if any of you guys. But yes, anyway, I was talking about one of our viewers of the podcast. She messaged me and she was like, I heard you're doing the win early too. Are you having problems with figuring out how many rows of this to do? And I said, yes, I am too. I said, it's in timeout. I've ripped it out 2 times already. I cannot figure it out, the math. Finally, I sat down and I just was like, okay, and I was looking at everybody's pattern pages and counting the bumps, the purl
oh my gosh,
bumps going... Okay, what am I doing wrong? I have too many. So I figured it out. I don't even know how to explain it. So
you're on your own.
I won't even try. But I just did the math, figured it out, and went, okay, for the size medium, I should have this many. It shouldn't be that complicated.
And at the end of the day, if you'd had an extra bump, who cares? It's gorgeous.
It'd be fine. Yeah, it'd be okay. So, but yeah, I love the Zauber ball. I think it's beautiful. I don't even know the name of it. I don't know what I did with the tag, but it's gorgeous. It just has all the fun fall colors.
Yeah.
But I was looking for the tag last night. I don't know what I did with it, so it's not here. But this is Toasty, Black Sheep Yarn Shop's her Tough Sheep sock.
And that's one that she always has.
It's a new color for her, so she just started
really like
having it. But I love it. I think it's beautiful.
It is. It's
it's got good stitch definition, and it's really tonal.
I love in this color, and maybe because I'm seeing it in person, but the pattern when you look at it on Ravelry, it's lovely. Yeah. But you can't really see how awesome this looks.
Yeah, it's white, so it's harder to see in the picture. Yeah. So
not probably the best color to do if you're going to take pictures of it for a pattern.
It kind of gets blown out.
It does. I mean, I'm sure it was beautiful in person.
Yeah, it'd probably be really soft, and I mean, it looks really pretty. But yeah, when I put these colors together, I was vacillating between this Zauber ball and then I had another skein, and I kept going back and forth.
The other skein, would it have been a solid?
No, it had like this color in it. But it also had some deep reds, and it was definitely fall colorway.
Those colors are awesome.
But I just liked, I don't know, I love the Zauber ball. So
I have one Zauber ball that I don't even remember what color.
I know, I saw it. Are you selling it? I saw it on your thing, and I was
here's the thing. Here's the thing about my Ravelry for sale page. They're only listed on there as like kind of
suggestions.
A suggestion, because if I could get to it and knit with it,
I know.
I'm going to.
And it depends on the day.
It totally depends on the day, because there's already been some that I've looked and I've been like, I'm not letting that go.
What was I thinking?
I've
looked at a couple of yours thinking that same thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's actually going to part with that?
Yeah, probably not. I should just go in and take them all off. I'll sell them if I have to.
Yes, if you're desperate.
If I'm desperate.
But anyway, so I have only knit on this because to me it's just been fun, and it's been enough that you have to think, but not too much to where it's overwhelming. So it's been a fun knit.
There you go again.
Yeah. So
I think you're done talking about that now. I'm yawning.
I think I am. No, but yeah, I think I'd recommend this pattern. I think it's a lot of fun, and after knitting sweaters where all you're doing is like stockinette, or you get kind of bored, like this is just enough to keep your attention.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
But
that's
not
perfect.
too much. So it's been fun. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, thank you. I like it too. So yeah, I'm gonna get that finished hopefully soon. But anyway, do you want to talk about
on our way home from our Seattle trip, I cast on this cowl, and it's called, it's a fruit, and it looks like permission.
Oh, persimmon.
Persimmon.
Although I should not pronounce anything because everybody corrects me that I'm wrong on almost everything I say.
Aww.
So I don't know if it's persimmon.
I
say that's what I'm saying, but I don't know. I could be completely wrong.
Well, I think it sounds right because my Aunt Marcia, whom I love, has said things about persimmon.
Okay.
Persimmon. I can't even say
Persimmons.
Persimmons.
Persimmon. Yeah.
And she's from San Bernardino, so maybe they have them a lot down there.
Yeah,
it's just not something up here that we see.
I don't think I've ever had one.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that's what this pattern's called. So.
Yeah. Go find out, people.
Yeah. Is this the one I just knit?
Yeah.
Or is it a different one?
No, I remember this.
But I already showed this, didn't I?
You showed it the first 5 seconds of the podcast, but I don't think...
Today or another one? No, because you know what? This isn't the one...
That's the one you were working on the train.
It is?
I think so.
No, because I think this is the one. This is the one I was working on.
These colors, though, look like...
Right.
Okay.
No, I've already showed this one. Sorry.
Okay.
So that's not the name. Right. This is this is like downtown.
So we can't go 3 weeks.
Forget
everything.
This has something to do with Chicago.
Okay.
Okay. Destination yarn.
Okay. It's beautiful.
Sorry, we've already showed it.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I was like, it looks like what you were working on
Very
the train.
similar. This is the persimmon.
Okay, beautiful.
And that's what I cast on and worked on the train.
Really pretty. I love those colors.
So, yeah,
Whose yarn is that?
This one here is Wee Chickadee Woolery.
Okay.
They're an Oregon dyer.
Yes.
And it's called, I don't remember. It's
beautiful.
It's in my Ravelry thing.
Okay.
But so this was what I got to put my knowledge from my color class to use. So what I did was I took from this skein that I knew was going to be the color, and I wrapped some around my hand, and then I went and took my hand and kind of held it around all my yarns till I found one that I liked.
Nice.
Brilliant. But that said, I mean, I think that it goes.
Oh, it totally goes.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think it goes because this color, which is eggplant from Barnyard Knits, is definitely in here.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
So I think I did okay with that. I just don't know. And I love this color.
Yep.
And I love this color.
Yep.
I haven't decided yet if I like this.
Really?
Yeah.
What about pattern or yarn?
Love the pattern.
Okay. So it's not the pattern.
And of course, I love the yarns. It's so weird because I absolutely love the Wee Chickadee.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
The
colors are gorgeous.
Barnyard.
Of course you do.
And I do think that they go together. I don't think that I messed up.
No.
I don't know.
Do you like how you wear it? Like, do you like the way it wears? Not wears, but how you wear it? Okay.
I do. I don't know if it's because it's more green, but I love the color.
I know. It's stunning. It's gorgeous.
So I don't know what to say about that. But
interesting.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny, though, how that can be sometimes? Because I'll take yarn that I absolutely love, but then, like, I had a yarn. I was just thinking about this the other day. I was wearing a cardigan that I knit from Quince & Co. And it's gray. And you'd think gray would be fine. But every time I put that cardigan on, I feel like it's dirty.
Oh.
But it's not dirty. It's just, it's a gray that, and
so
I like
a dingy gray.
Maybe.
Because I love gray too.
Yeah. And so it's just weird to me because I loved knitting it and I love the yarn. But I don't know, just the color, I'm like, something about it. I don't wear that cardigan very much because it just, to me, looks
You feel
dingy.
like you're wearing a dirty, dingy
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, this pattern didn't call for a color change. I think most people had just done it in one color.
Oh, okay.
But, so maybe
that's throwing you a little bit.
I don't know. I mean, because to me it makes sense because this is just, here is just stockinette and over here is the
pattern.
The pattern. So why wouldn't it, I mean, to me it screamed out to be in two colors.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
Is this the bind-off edge or the cast-on edge?
That's the cast-on edge.
So I wonder if you would have started with purple and that would have kind of lined it. I don't know.
Over here I did the blending, the fading to change colors.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just, what do you guys think? Anyone really love it?
I think it's beautiful.
I mean, like I said, I love this Wee Chickadee color. Mm-hmm. It's just fabulous.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought I'd love it more.
Yeah.
Maybe once I wear it.
Yeah. It's funny how things like that are,
It is funny.
You just don't even think about that. the only other thing I have on the needles is a sock, which is shocking. While we were at Vogue Knitting Live, which I'm sure we'll talk about more
at some point.
All of us picked up these needles, these amazing needles.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the container from them?
Oh no, I don't. It's
you know what?
tube.
I have it back here.
Okay.
I just didn't know.
Yes, I do. It's right here.
Okay, I just didn't know, but it doesn't have any info in it, but just that they're adding.
They're Flexi Flips.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we all picked up these needles called Flexi Flips, and they're by Addie's.
Which I'm not a fan of Addie's, so
I'm not usually either, but I'm a fan of these. So
are you still liking them?
I like them a lot.
Because I think Lori wasn't sure, or
Carrie
wasn't sure.
So what they are is you get 3 of these needles, okay, and they have a little cord in the middle. So you knit like they're double points. But one end has what's the tip called? Is it called something particular?
I think they call it like
rock
turbo or turbo. I don't know.
So one end is definitely pointier, sharper, and then the other side is blunter.
Yes.
But you just knit them in the round like you would normally. I don't know how to explain
It's like a combination of magic loop and DPNs.
Yes. So the nice thing, as opposed to magic loop, is with this you're not pushing the whole needle through every time.
Right.
Because it's literally...
Which takes time.
It's literally in the round. And for those that like the 9-inch,
which I
hate,
I am adjusting to that.
This is the beautiful alternative.
Really? So,
to it.
Because to me, I have only knit a few rounds with them. So they still feel awkward to me. But like in my hand, they just... Because they're so much shorter than what I'm used to, I think.
Yeah.
So I just need to get used to it.
Yeah, for me it just took a little while, but this sock, and I have not worked on it since we got back from Vogue, but I cast it on there, and it just flew by, because I was enjoying myself.
Yeah, I need to take the time and use them.
Yeah.
It's an awkward feel to me.
Yeah.
Because of where they come in my hand.
Yeah.
But I think if you get used to it.
Yeah.
Because I do really like...
I think those who like the 9-inch circs will probably love
this. Yes.
And those that hate the 9-inch circs, I think would enjoy these. They may not love them, but I think it's worth a try.
Totally.
And for the price, do you remember what we paid?
I think they're like 20-something.
So to me, you're not breaking the bank just for trying them.
Yeah.
If you hate them, oh well.
Yeah.
But this yarn I'm using here, I bought at Vogue Knitting Live.
Oh, you did?
Ritual Dyes.
Oh, right.
And they're right here in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
So we love them. Starlight Knitting, one of our favorite local yarn shops, was there at Vogue Knitting Live. So, of course, we had to stop by their booth, which I thought was so funny that I bought yarn from them.
I know.
When I can buy yarn from them any day.
And not pay taxes on them.
And not pay taxes, but they're worth it.
They're worth it.
So this color is called Feather, and I just love this color. Yeah. It's so... I want to say bland, but bland in a great, great way, because it has little splotches of pink and grays and blues and greens, just all different kinds of colors. So anyway, that's Ritual Dyes.
Okay, another thing about these.
Yeah.
We'll just go back and forth.
Yeah.
Because I almost just did it. I'm so used to circulars and magic loop, I almost tossed this.
Oh, interesting.
Because you're used to just dropping your needle.
Yes, that's true.
So.
Yes. So, I don't know. I don't know how new these are. Did they just come out on the market? Or have they been around for months and we're just now realizing it? I don't know. But I definitely think the join is fine.
Oh, yeah.
They glide over.
They do.
So,
yeah, that's no problem at all.
Yeah, so that's not a problem.
And I do love that at least it has... Because, I don't like the blunt.
The blunt, yeah.
I like the sharper.
So you have a choice. They're like a hybrid. I mean,
they are like
it's really kind of cool that you get to choose which end, I think that's kind of nice.
And because another thing about DPNs that's a pain is you can lose one so easily.
Yes.
And then you're stuck. Because I've done that before too, where I've lost one needle and then I can't knit because I'm missing a needle.
And also, I was really worried when I first saw these. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to like them because my stitches are going to fall off this end. But to me, they are way more secure than double point needles.
Yeah, because you're kind of bending it in your hand, I would say.
Well, and it's also bent here. So it would have to really slide all the way down because they're longer than a typical double pointed needle, unless you use super long ones, which I never do. No. I always use 4-inch. I like the 4-inch double points or 5-inch.
Yeah, I think I usually use 5.
Yeah, so to me, you're not. They're on there pretty dang good.
See how it is when I get to the end.
So that was quickly, squelched, that idea, because I really thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose stuff. It's going to come off.
I do feel really awkward with these, but I can tell that if I did it, like if I knit this sock, I would, by the end of this sock, I'd be like, okay, and it wouldn't feel weird by the time I used them again. It's just right now, it's all in this hand where it feels weird, and I guess because this hand they're just kind of hanging there. It's not a big deal. But for me, because I hold in my left hand,
I know. I'd be curious to see how you hold it, because I'm curious.
I just kind of hold it. See, like that's what you do?
Yeah. Okay.
So I think I just haven't done it enough.
Yeah. Because to me, this gives you more of a shaft to hold on to rather than a double point.
But what about magic loop? Because I prefer magic loop.
Yeah.
But the reason I like this over regular magic loop is because you're not having to pull all that extra.
And you're just going in the round. You're literally, which you are in Magic Loop too, but Magic Loop, I feel like you have to put your yarn over the back, pull that other side around, pull that all the way through. This, you're literally just, you can keep going, really. I mean, you do have to pull that one a tiny bit, but it's not very much.
No, and then thinking about, because like you were just saying about the stitches and stuff, I kind of wanted to see they're not anywhere close. No. I mean, it's totally fine.
Exactly.
Because like you're protecting these stitches with this hand, so they're not going to get through your hand to fall off there.
Yeah.
And then these stitches that you're working, well, you keep pulling them closer, so they're not going to fall.
No.
So you're definitely
you feel secure.
Yeah.
I haven't felt like, oh my gosh, I almost lost all my needles there.
Yeah. The only issue I have is not with the needles, it's just with me getting comfortable with how this size needle feels in my hand.
Yeah, I definitely think it's not a learning curve. It's just an experience.
Yeah.
It's like just trying it long enough to really evaluate, is this something I will use or not. And I haven't done toes on it yet. I never do cuff down anymore, but this time I did cuff down. So I did put in a marker for an afterthought heel, but I'm still debating. Part of me is like, oh, maybe I'll do a gusset and, all that kind of stuff. Which I better hurry up if I'm going to do that. Otherwise I'm going to have a really long leg. It's getting there, but so I need to kind of make a decision. But yeah, I don't know. I really like them.
Okay, another thing that I like about them is you can actually put them in a little thing like this, because with DPNs, they'd be straight.
Yes.
And you would be worried about your stitches coming off then. But here you can just do that. Yep. And then it can totally fit in your ball sack.
Exactly.
Or whatever you have.
Well, and I think you have so much room on either side that you're not worried about. I mean, you can fling them around. Stuff's not going to fall out.
And then in your thing, how sometimes you're worried about in your thing, your stitches aren't going to come off because they're they're totally safe.
Yeah. And they're not going to poke through your bag if you can have them pointed up, or, you could put protectors on the ends, but I don't know. I really like them.
I do too.
So I just thought it was funny that all 5 of us bought them, but it was something kind of like, wow.
Yeah, it's
check this
totally
out.
different than what we
have
seen before.
I think it's very interesting. I'll be curious to see if shops start to carry them more, because that's the first time I've ever seen them.
Same here, but I don't. For one thing, I don't look at needles in shops very often.
Yeah, true.
And I definitely don't look at Addies.
Yeah, I don't either.
So the fact that I even saw these, that I even looked at them, and it was just really because they were in a different kind of packaging.
Yeah,
That's what caught my attention.
Yeah. So very interesting. I think that's kind of a cool. I really like them. I don't know if it'll replace my Magic Loop, but I could see myself too using them on sleeves. I hate doing Magic Loop for sleeves.
Yeah.
So I could totally see myself. I'd have to get a bigger size. They did come in a range of sizes.
They did,
too.
yeah.
Mine are size 1, I think.
Yeah, the 2.25 ones,
yeah. I think Angelique might have gotten a 0.
I was just going to say, I don't know if they had zeros, but they did.
Yeah,
if she got
I think so. I think they did. So, and they went up to, I don't know what size, but bigger sizes. So I think for sleeves, you could definitely use it for that. Okay. So, yeah.
So I need your guys' help. I should have looked into this. I got this pink rose enamel pin in the mail from this shop, Della Muerte shop, Long Beach, California. No note or anything. And I guess I could try contacting the shop, but why did I get this? Was someone being nice and sending me a beautiful pink rose?
Interesting.
Isn't that sweet?
It is sweet.
But I mean,
no name though. No, just a shop.
Yeah. So if you sent this to me, thank you.
Secret admirer.
Right. Wow. Or I got it on accident. I mean, I don't know. Mm-hmm. It's got my name on it.
Interesting.
But I didn't pay for it, so if you sent it to me on accident, thanks.
Yeah. Very cool.
But if someone sent it to me, thank you.
Yeah.
Either way, it's cute.
Yes, it is cute.
Okay.
Do we want to chat about this or?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I did. Oh, that's where those are right now.
Oh, okay.
So I started doing it. I'm glad you finished yours because I got bored with it.
Well, just last night. Okay. Yeah. It's still a little damp from drying.
And you did a pretty one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's lovely.
Yeah, just a washcloth.
Yeah.
I wrote down the name of the washcloth on my notes, and I don't have them, so I'm sorry, but. Okay. We were sent to review this yarn, and you pronounce it because I will pronounce it wrong.
I don't know
because I don't know what it is.
I couldn't even come up with.
It's made in Italy.
L'Erke Plus
by Dale
Garn.
It is an Aran weight yarn, and it is Egyptian cotton. I know that. I'm remembering from my notes. Okay. And what's the other part? Merino wool, I think.
It's a little harder because none of this is really in English.
Yes, so we can't.
But we can kind of guess.
But I had looked it up on Ravelry. I was a good girl. Looked up the yarn, wrote down what it was, how much yardage you get. I did all that stuff, but I left my notes at home, so I feel really bad. Okay. This is going to be a bad review.
Well, not a bad review. It's just you guys are going to have to participate in it a little bit.
It's not as thorough.
Well, it's a 50-gram ball.
Yeah, it's
which is equal to 80 meters.
Okay, so I think it's like 89 yards or 97 yards.
Hey, we're the only ones that aren't metric. Everyone else knows what that means.
You guys all know what that is, yeah. So this pattern was a free pattern on Ravelry. I just looked up Aran weight washcloths, and...
so how did you know it was an Aran weight?
Because I looked up, put in under the yarn tab on Ravelry, typed in L'Erke Plus, however you pronounce it, and it came up that it was Aran weight. So,
and I'll put in the show notes the actual website that we picked this out from.
Yeah, cool. That'd be good. And so we got to pick what colors we wanted.
Which, I'll be honest, looking at our choices, they didn't seem like a wide variety of choices.
Yeah.
But once we got them, I loved the colors that we picked. Like, the colors in person are a lot prettier, I think, than what they showed.
And I looked under the projects that have been knit with it so far. There's not a ton. Some people have knit hats with them. Some people have knit a sweater with them. I think it makes a great washcloth. I mean... I haven't used it yet. I've washed it and blocked it, but I think it's really pretty. It drapes nicely, so I could see why somebody would probably want to knit a hat or a sweater.
Totally.
Cotton tends to grow quite a bit, though, so I don't know. Right. Your gauge would be really important.
To do a sweater would be really...
Yeah, it'd be really important to do a gauge swatch. It is very soft.
Very soft.
Especially if you want to knit washcloths. I hate to say this, but I don't like the sugar and spice or whatever it's called. I can't even knit with that. It hurts my hands.
Same.
So to me, if you're going to knit a nice washcloth as a gift or anything, that's going to take an Aran weight yarn and you don't want it to hurt your hands, I think this is a good alternative.
Right, and it's not super expensive.
It's not. So... And it's a nice soft cotton. I feel like it'd be great for washcloths, obviously.
Yeah, I started doing a burp rag for my granddaughter.
A burp rag would be great too. It'd be absorbent.
Yeah.
So it's going to absorb that spit up.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's because it's got that cotton in it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, these are 5s.
Oh, okay.
How did I end up with 5s? Oh, that must be what I started with.
Okay.
Obviously, because they didn't change.
Yeah.
I still had 7 on mine.
Oh, right.
I never had 7s.
Oh, pretty purple color. So anyway, what'd you think of the yarn?
I liked it.
Okay.
Now, I mean, I have to be honest and say I'm not a huge fan of cotton.
Me either.
And I think it does hurt the hands. I think it's just hard on the hands because it doesn't have the give.
Yeah.
I mean, people know about this more than we do, but I don't love knitting with cotton.
No, I don't.
I'm knitting that whole baby blanket for my new granddaughter in cotton, and I have not worked on it much.
Yeah,
it's a super soft cotton.
Yeah,
I should pull it just to compare. I mean, this is obviously gonna be totally different, but just to show that. That this is a nice feeling cotton.
Yes.
I mean, I think if you feel...
It's soft. That's soft.
Yeah.
It is.
But I mean, I think this is super soft too. I wouldn't I wouldn't just not knowing anything, I wouldn't feel this and then feel this and think that this was super superior.
And this, I think, is definitely thicker.
True.
I'm wondering if that's more of this is an Aran weight, so that would be more of a bulky.
Well, it's supposed to be worsted.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I mean, that's what
it says.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah.
But
I was trying to see how many plies this is, but I'd have to take it apart.
I don't know.
Slightly, it can split a little bit when you're knitting with it, so just to let you know that. It's a lot of plies. I'm not going to count them. It's a lot of plies. No. But I did use our needles that we were sent to review. I used them on it, and it was fine. It went through it fine, but it can split if you're not. I couldn't just sit and knit with it and watch TV and not look. Mm-hmm. I kind of looked to make sure I wasn't splitting stuff.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily a problem. It's just something you're going to have to, when you knit with it, make sure you're watching what you're doing. You know?
I think for knitting with cotton, it's a good cotton to use.
Totally.
It doesn't make me want to knit a sweater out of cotton.
No. I would definitely do washcloths with it, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally. Because to me,
it is... Bibs. I was originally going to do a bib, but then I thought... I'll just do this. I didn't feel like doing a bib.
Yeah.
But
no, that's perfect.
If you're going to do something with cotton, this is a great alternative because it's, like you said, not to dog sugar and spice.
Right.
But that stuff really does hurt.
It does. No, that really hurts my hands. And I don't look forward to knitting with it. I almost feel like it's kind of squeaky in my hands.
They have some great colors.
Totally.
I think we've all been enticed by the fun colors that they offer.
And I've knit with it before.
Yeah.
But it's just not something I would go and grab. If I was going to knit things like a nice luxury, I don't know why I'm only thinking of washcloths, but that's usually when I think cotton.
When you think cotton, that's
washcloths.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I don't think I've knit cotton anything else.
Me neither.
So that's
besides blankets.
That's the only frame of reference I have. But to me, if I was going to knit somebody some washcloths for a gift or something, I would grab this yarn definitely hands down over any other cotton I've felt. So.
Yeah, because this would be nice to use on your face.
Oh, totally. It's very soft. It's very soft and squishy, and I think it would wash up really easily, and because you can machine wash it, so that's another good quality.
Right, and you washed yours.
I washed mine by hand, but just because I was in a hurry, and I hurried up and blocked it a little bit.
It really does make it more drapey. Which
it
is
does,
nice.
And it's very stretchy. It's it makes a nice fabric. So I enjoyed it. It wasn't a chore for me. I whipped it out last night, and it was not burdensome, Good. And that's important. It's like if you have to knit something quickly, especially for gifts or whatever, you want it to be something that's not torture to knit with.
Yeah, and things like that are great with getting to be Christmas.
Yep.
And maybe there's people that you want to hand knit something for, but not a pair of socks,
right?
Or a hat, or or a shawl. Mm-hmm. I always forget about things like this.
I know.
But they're such a good alternative because you do one of those with a nice bar of soap, and that's a nice gift for like a coworker that you really like, or coworker that you're not going to work with pretty soon because you resigned from your job and you're really freaking happy. Oh, me?
Yes, you.
Yes, I resigned from my job.
Yes.
I told them I would stay through the end of the year.
And hopefully she'll make it through the end of the year.
Yeah, I know.
You will.
I don't know that actually for a fact. Because I was telling Leslie, once you decide that you're done with something, it's really hard to have the patience. Everything pisses you off.
Yeah.
And true. Some things are pissing me off. And I'm thinking, I don't really have to come in.
Well, is there days during December that they're going to be shut down anyway because of the holidays?
Well, here's something wonderful.
Can help break it up.
Is like this coming week. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'll be off Monday, Tuesday.
Okay.
I'll work Wednesday. Thursday's Thanksgiving. Yeah. And I'm not going to go in on Friday.
No way.
Nobody works the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Who's going to come to a museum on a Friday?
No. So
after Thanksgiving.
I will work one day next week.
Nice.
So I can get through that week.
Yes, exactly.
That one's good.
That one's covered.
And then if we have some inclement weather,
throw that in.
It's going to take up a lot of December.
Right. Or too much rain.
Yeah, whatever. Or if it's sunny out.
Do you have any sick time built in, or
it doesn't
vacation
work that way.
time?
No,
okay.
And that's one of the things is you can't be sick when you work there because nobody else is there to do it.
That's true.
And then, like I stayed home one day during that stomach thing I had, and of course someone leaves a thing on Facebook. I was really disappointed. I drove all the way in and you weren't there. I'm like,
of course.
Sorry,
one time.
but I would have been in the bathroom if I'd been here, and I don't think either of us wanted that.
No,
so
for sure.
I'm so excited to not be I hate the drive. I hate downtown. I
know.
It's going to be a good thing.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Anyway.
Yes, for sure.
Don't know how I slipped that in.
It's always good to be home.
It is, yeah.
It's always good to be home. So what should we talk about next? Do you have anything else on the needles or anything else?
Well, probably nothing I need to talk about. I did want to show, I haven't cast on yet.
Okay.
But the half pie oracle or whatever.
Yes.
I don't think I don't know if I ever showed this one. I undid on accident. But so this is all that to go with these two.
Nice.
Did I show those?
I don't know. They look familiar, but I'm not sure.
So I was gonna cake them up and take them to Seattle.
Yeah.
But then I thought, well, I haven't done brioche since the exploration station.
Yeah.
So I thought on one hand it would be good because Leslie will be there to help me if I need help. But then I thought, I don't want to have to think that much on that trip. So, and I still haven't. So that's my goal this weekend is to cake these up and get cast on. Mm-hmm. If I need to go to YouTube, which I'm sure I will.
Yeah. That was the problem with Seattle, though. I told Michelle, I was like, I had just finished this cardigan. And then I had nothing on the needles. And so I just brought projects that I was going to cast on. And I was just like, I like to be established in a pattern or whatever kind of thing I'm doing before I go on some kind of a trip. Because I just mentally, I don't know.
It's hard.
It's hard to concentrate.
You're knitting away from home.
Yeah.
That's part of it that's different. You know, you're in a different environment.
Yeah.
So we took the train up to Seattle.
That was a blast.
And midway up, it started snowing.
Yes. And none of us were dressed for it.
Okay. So, like right now, I have a long sleeve shirt on. I didn't even have that. I had lightweight short sleeve shirts.
Coat. I had no coat.
Well, I had my raincoat, my North Face raincoat that is not warmth at all, specifically because I don't want a raincoat that keeps you warm because I get too hot. So no warmth provided there. I had this.
Yeah, I had this. This was I wore this, I think 2 days in a row because it's all I had for warmth. And it kept me warm.
And this wasn't done, so I had DPNs sticking out of it.
We should have gotten a picture of that.
Oh, so I was walking around like a moron the whole time. It was changing places.
It was. We could tell her progress.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm glad to not have DPNs sticking out of it anymore.
But it was funny. We were totally not prepared. And I packed super light because I was like, I packed a dress that I could wear like a jean jacket over. And I thought I'm going to wear that for like a day and a half and then just a pair of jeans.
When you were freezing.
But then my legs were freezing because I had no tights on.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it was just, we were totally not prepared for the weather.
And the hotel that we stayed in was a little bit away from where the event was. Not bad. We were walking, but walking in the snow is a little bit different.
It's freezing cold. So we were just
I was cold, if that tells you anything.
Yeah, if Michelle's cold, you know it's cold.
I was pretty much cold to the bone.
So we spent a lot of time, which was, to me, the best part. Like, in the evenings, we would come and sit by the fire in the lobby of our hotel. We would wear our pajamas down in the lobby.
That was my favorite part of the trip, too.
Sitting in front of the fire, and a bunch of knitters would come around that we just met, or some people that knew us. It was just so cool to sit around and just knit with them. And
it was.
You're with your people, so they don't look at you weird. You know?
And we were definitely, the knitters were the dominant force in that hotel.
Yeah, for sure.
Or we just didn't notice if we weren't.
Right, we had, I can't remember the lady's name. I feel bad. The designer or somebody walked by and she was like talking to us, and I was like, I didn't know who she was. And somebody was like, didn't you know that's so and so? I was like, I had no idea, because everybody was just, coming around knitting with us, sitting with us, but we had no idea who people were because we're
unless they introduced themselves.
Well, yes, but even then we don't know all the designers' names.
That's just the funny thing is, to me, a designer in knitting doesn't. It's like that wouldn't even like. I mean, I know everyone knows Stephen West's name, and I could give a crap if he came up and talked to me. I'm sorry, I just don't care.
Yeah. Well, they're people.
Yeah.
We're all people.
You know who we got to meet, though? Grace Edwards.
Yes.
And Grace's mom.
Yeah.
And I can't remember Grace's mom's name.
They were so sweet.
But super, and it's not that I don't remember, it's just that when you're the mom of someone, you're just the mom.
Yeah.
Kind of like we're the moms of our kids.
Right.
Nobody knows our name in that circle.
That's right.
So, hi, Grace and Grace's mom.
Yes, they were so sweet. And they sat with us a couple times.
Yeah, or we hunted them down.
Yes, and stalked them. But that was super fun to sit with them. And they were very
And there was another gal we met there that she's not on Instagram. I don't think I caught anything about her, but she was showing me the Portuguese way to purl.
Yes.
And we took some video because I wanted to be able to remember it.
Yes.
And she had a little story that went with it. So if this doesn't end up being way too long, I'll put it in at the end. She was so sweet. I just loved her. But
so many nice people. I mean, everybody was nice.
didn't meet anyone that wasn't nice. Yeah.
No, totally. And we took a great class by Bristol Ivy.
Yep.
Who she's adorable.
The finishing techniques, right?
Yes, finishing techniques. Yep.
And who would have thought there was so much to learn about weaving in ends?
Oh my gosh, yeah, exactly.
But have you weaved them in the proper way now?
No, no, because the only thing I would have had is the washcloth, and the washcloth I just kind of hit them.
Okay.
And I feel like I need to refresh.
Yes. When I was weaving in these, I was
I know.
But what I've discovered is the way that she told us to do it for garter, piece of cake.
Totally, yeah.
But when it's not garter, I'm totally like, where is it supposed to go? Where's the frowny face?
Yes.
Because she gave us some, terms to remember things by. So I need to refer to my notes.
No, and it's after the whole weekend at Vogue Knitting Live, I came to, I realized it the whole weekend, but just how much I don't know, which was encouraging to me because it was like, oh my gosh, the knitting world, there's so much to learn.
It's true.
And it's cool because I never want to feel like I've arrived or that I know everything. I always want to be learning new things. And I think that's what's so great about knitting is that just when you think you know a lot, oh my gosh, the world opens up.
There's more to knitting and purling.
Yes, exactly. There's so much to learn.
It's more than just making knots, people.
Totally.
That's what my husband always calls it. You're just making knots.
Not really. They're not really knots. Yeah.
They're better than knots.
That's right. So I just,
See it?
Oh, it's so pretty. Yes. So I think that's what I came away with the most coming away from Vogue Knitting Live was, oh my gosh, my world was just like,
yeah, between taking that class the previous weekend, the color class, and then taking that class there, I realized that I would be more open now to taking classes.
Totally.
Whereas before, I was just like, I'll learn it from YouTube.
Exactly.
And I still feel that way about a lot of things.
Yeah.
But there's definitely some classes that are really worth...
Well, and then we took the lecture by, do you remember her
which
name?
I didn't care for at all.
See, I really liked it. I liked her.
Lions?
Yes.
Something Lions?
See if I had my notes, I would have everything written down. I liked it. It was about how to ignore the pattern and get the sweater you want or something like that. So it was interesting because I was sitting there listening to her and I realized when she was talking the mistake I made on this one, why my collar does not lay back the way that it should. Oh, that part was
good because didn't she say you should have washed it
Well, before I picked up for the collar, I should have washed and blocked it first.
So that was a good piece of information.
Had no idea. The pattern didn't say
Never would have.
And then also I learned that because I made mine longer, which this should make sense to everybody, but it didn't to me until she said it, because I made mine longer, I should have picked up a lot more stitches around here. And I didn't. I picked up the amount that they said, which that's my own fault. That's not the pattern's fault.
Because you're reading the pattern for what the pattern
exactly instead of ignoring the pattern and going, okay, Leslie, you altered it.
Using
so therefore you need to pick up a lot more stitches. Because see, my collar does not lay the way adorable Andrea Mowry, who was also there at Vogue Knitting Live, and I didn't get a chance to meet her. I'm bummed. Because I just love all of her patterns. But my collar does not lay like hers does. It's fine. I love it. I'm not going to... I could rip out the whole band
now you know for
and
the next
redo
one.
it. Yeah. I mean, I could fix it because this is all picked up. I could rip it out, but I'm not going to do that.
No.
But it made me realize that is why I did not get the exact look that Andrea Mowry's has, because I did not pick up more stitches to accommodate for, and some math would have helped me figure that out, So I don't know. It was a ton of information that I'm not going to process it all and apply it all because it was a lot. I was just getting
tired.
Oh, yeah. It was a long day.
And another thing was the people behind us were eating popcorn. And if you've watched some of our podcast episodes, you know that drives me up a freaking wall. I don't want to hear you eating in a lecture behind me. I mean, just come on. Eat your popcorn before you come into the lecture. If that was you, I'm sorry, but
I know.
Don't do that again.
I know. It's not a movie. Well, even if it's a movie.
I know. I hate. That's why I only go to the one theater that has the reclining seats, because at least you're a little bit farther away.
That's true.
From other people.
More space. Yeah. So yeah, the lecture was good. It was overwhelming in some areas. Because some areas she kind of lost me because I was like, oh, I don't know.
Well, and a lot of it, and this is just what a lecture is, but it kind of annoyed me, was, well, I'm not going to tell you that because if you want to know that, you should take my class. I felt like it was an infomercial.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just don't like that. I don't like being at something when they push their books and and I'm not saying that she was doing that. I'm just saying we all go into things with a predisposition towards something.
Right.
And so to me, it was, I felt like I just felt like it was an infomercial to take her classes. And
yeah.
And the one thing when someone was, didn't someone, I know that happened in Carrie's class, but she didn't want us trying to get what she was putting down. She had that overhead thing, and she didn't want us getting that information because she said that that information would be available to us later, and what she meant by that was if you pay for one of my classes.
Oh.
And I don't like that.
Yeah.
You're not that special.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just my opinion, which is probably one of the lesser shared ones.
Yeah.
I think most people probably don't feel that way, but
no, I mean, I really liked it. I didn't understand the whole Ravelry classes. I've never seen that before, so I didn't understand that.
Oh, I didn't know they were even on Ravelry.
Yeah, I think there were Ravelry classes you could
I didn't
take,
know there were Ravelry
and I
classes.
didn't understand. I've never done that before, so I didn't
neither.
get that. So, but I thought she was a fun teacher. Like, she kept my attention. Because to me, when I was thinking lecture, I was thinking, I'm going to fall asleep. It's been a really long day. We stayed up really late each night. So I was kind of like, I'm done for the day. But she kept my attention. She was funny. She had beautiful sweaters that she'd knit, and she'd pass them around, and we got to see them. So, I mean, it was fun to see her design and how she thinks. But some of it was above my head. And I've knit a lot of sweaters, but I don't put that much thought into them, which is bad. It's not a good thing. But I don't swatch a lot. I don't do the things good knitters do. So to me,
well, you do though. You take the first step and you do it. Instead of being like, oh, I want to do that someday, or like me, well, when I lose some weight, I'll do it.
Oh, I
and
know.
You do it, and that's awesome.
Doesn't always fit perfectly, but I'm getting better at figuring out how I like things to fit, but they're not always. That's one thing that I thought about, and I don't know if this is true or not, so I could be completely wrong. I probably am. When you gauge swatch, you're gauge swatching so that it's going to fit according to their measurements.
Right.
But to me, I always like them way bigger. So even if I gauge swatched, I would get to see how the yarn behaves and how the yarn feels after washing and blocking, how much it's going to grow. I could see that. But I'm always going to want it even bigger. I don't know. Like, I just really like big, oversized. So I never knit a sweater to fit me perfectly. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like this sweater.
See, I would change sizes versus and just accept that I'm going to knit this size that's bigger if I want it to be bigger.
Yeah.
And so,
I always go up. Like, I usually don't gauge swatch, but I just go up from what I think I normally would fit in. Mm-hmm. Like my daughter, she put this on, and she's smaller framed than me. And it hangs on. I mean, it's big, but she loves it. But I'm like, so it depends on what kind of fit you want. Some person might look at it and go, "Man, that is way too big. That is not knit. That's not knit properly because it's not the right size." But I think it depends on what you're going for. I like. Well,
I think a lot of it is so you can determine if you have enough yarn.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I mean, there's more to it. Yeah, that's true.
Because we know that's.
I know. I like to run out of yarn.
Yeah, yarn
this
chicken.
One I didn't though.
No.
And I had plenty. But yeah, that's happened before.
Yeah. So what else about Vogue? The stuff we bought?
Yes, got to talk about the stuff we bought.
Yeah, we better get on with that.
Yes.
The marketplace, we did Friday.
Yep, Friday when we got there.
Mm-hmm. And then that was enough for me. Like, I didn't need to go back Saturday. I think I did go in and buy one more thing, but I mean, it was fine.
I do have not buyer's remorse. I wish I would have bought yarn from Magpie Fibers.
Oh.
I really liked their yarn.
Oh, well, you can go online.
I could still, but their yarn was beautiful, and I didn't buy from them.
What did you buy? Let's see what
did we buy. Well, it was
one of my favorite things that I bought is in the dishwasher, and that's my cute that cup with the cute goat.
It's so cute.
It's really cute.
So cute. So for me, it was all about the farmer's daughter.
Yeah, you did.
I love their yarn, and we first saw them at the Gorge Fiber Festival 2 years ago or a year ago, and they hadn't been back since. And so I'd always
it was a year I didn't go.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so was that 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
So they had this gorgeous pattern by Caitlin Hunter, who I love her. She's the one that designed the Sunset Highway sweater, which I just finished. But I just love this pattern.
That's pretty.
It's called Time Trades. Mm-hmm. And I think Time Trades.
Time Trades.
I don't think it's anything pronounced any differently. But they had these kits for it. And this kit I just thought was beautiful. There's no name really to the kit. I mean,
it's really pretty.
But it comes with some minis to go with it, and then they probably have names on them of the colors, but the tags are inside the bag.
You don't want to open the bag.
I don't want to crinkle.
No.
But it was just gorgeous.
That is really pretty.
Farmer's Daughter has just beautiful
they do have yarn. Beautiful colors, and it'll be good. I think I probably felt some of their stuff by the time I don't know. I was trying to not buy too much yarn.
I know. Okay, so that's all I got from Farmer's Daughter. I thought I got more from them, but I didn't. And then the other booth that I bought, I just loved their stuff, was Loops. I just love.
Oh, right. Me too.
Gosh. Okay, so this one is called Love Was More Than Either. I just think, and I'm not a purple girl, but this was just the sparkle, the gold stellina in it. I just thought it was gorgeous. And then the other one I bought from them was Fashion Knot. Oh, no, it's not called Fashion Knot. It's called Ophelia. So this one's probably not called that either. Well, it's written on there. So,
just name them.
Yeah, I'll just name them myself.
You got the naming power.
But I thought that was gorgeous. Okay. Peaches, and it's also got the gold stellina.
That's gorgeous. Yeah, I love that.
It's beautiful. So those two I got from them, and then real quick, I got their minis too.
Which I got those too. We weren't even together. Yeah. Leslie and I didn't even see each other that much over the weekend, but we ended up with the same.
It's called Isabel, but they're all sparkly and so pretty.
I love them.
Oh my gosh.
And what is so cool about those for me was when we went over to Starlight's booth, like Leslie said, we had to go visit them because we love them.
Yep.
But I bought from Ritual Dyes this color called Abalone. But what's so cool is these minis from Loops go perfect.
Yeah, beautiful.
With this. I don't know what that means for me.
Yeah,
but it means that they're going to do something together.
Definitely.
Even if it is just sitting on a shelf together, they're going to look really pretty together.
And you'll already know that they go together, so you can just grab them.
Exactly. I'll just have to find that perfect pattern for what that would happen with.
And then I went to Yoth Yarns booth. I've always wanted Yoth. I don't even know why. I just there's some yarns that you're just like they're kind of on your list that I want to have some Yoth yarn. So I picked up this skein of their Father, which is their worsted weight yarn in the rosemary colorway. So it's just this blue. I thought I would do a hat or something. I'd eventually love to do a whole sweater out of Yoth yarns. Man, I am just boring the hell out of you.
You know what it is?
Need more coffee.
The tea that I made, I don't really like it today.
Oh, okay.
I think if I'd added a little bit of sugar to it, I would like it better. But it just doesn't have a very good taste to me, and so I'm getting nothing here.
You're getting nothing.
No hydration, no caffeine.
Nothing. So yeah, I would like to eventually someday have a whole. I don't have a local to me. We do have a yarn shop that sells Yoth yarns, but it's not necessarily really close. So I feel like I'll show you. I bought some other yarn yesterday, and I'm for sweaters.
Where?
At Twisted. I had two kids. It was, believe me, you wouldn't have wanted to go with me. It was literally.
I feel so slighted.
No, it was literally park at the curb. Emmy was in the car with them. I said, I'm running in. I will be out in 10 minutes because I knew what I was going for, what colors I was going for. I grabbed them and ran. But anyway, so as I'm going to show, I bought some yarn for two sweaters I want to cast on. But because I know that the colorways are secure, they're not going to change on me, and my local yarn shop has them all the time, I can afford to just go in every couple of weeks and buy a couple more skeins. With Yoth, I would have to drive further out of my way. I don't have a lot of time.
Unless you had it shipped to you.
That's true. I never think of that.
Oh, and I totally could. I think over $30 it's free shipping or something.
I should totally do that.
I know all the shops and what they're shipping.
I wish I had one of their color cards though. I mean, because online you can kind of see the color, but that is true though. I should totally do that. But it is nice because Twisted, I can just go there and they have Quince & Co. and they have.
But they don't have Yoth.
They don't have Yoth. So Yoth I would have to order online, but. So anyway, and then I bought that skein for my socks, but that's it. I don't know. I wasn't, and I bought the needles for knitting.
One of my very favorite purchases at that was nothing to do with yarn.
Oh, yes.
It's this Utopia gear. It looks like a little iPod.
Yeah.
And it has these things that you attach to your body. And basically you're electrocuting yourself.
Yes, you
is what you're doing.
Yes.
And I wouldn't have even looked at these. But, the gal had a bunch of chairs around and these things. And I walked by it several times, no interest. Well, then Lori wanted to look at it. She'd expressed some interest. But we were kind of walking along. And she said, well, I'll go back. I said, I'll go with you. I'll go check it out. Ended up buying one.
Yeah.
And, oh my gosh, it's helped me a lot. I stick them on my lower back. and go, do the different things, the little
pulses.
It is amazing, you guys. It's like I've been walking more because we walked some in Seattle, and I thought I need to keep this going, just keep that body moving.
Yeah.
And I've been using this, and I can walk better.
Good.
Like I'm not all so tightened up and everything. I absolutely love this thing. So that was, and I know you can get these types of things on Amazon. I mean, you can get this brand on Amazon too, but I think, actually I don't know that for a fact, but you can get them cheaper, different brands and stuff. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
I think you get what you pay for a lot of times, and so I would read a lot of reviews.
Oh yeah, my husband's got a similar one, which was a lot cheaper, but it works really well. I don't know what brand it is, but you do. I mean, check out definite reviews before you purchase, because some are good and some are not good.
Yeah, and I think I can get reimbursed for this from our medical. I mean, it's still our money, but those health plan, not health plan, but where they take your money before taxes.
Yes, that's good. That's good.
Okay, this I didn't buy. Carrie let me have these, but because she ordered something that came with ketchup and mustard at the hotel. They're little baby bottles.
They're cute. They're so cute.
Glass too. I mean, really, these are so freaking cute.
Yeah.
Nobody else was as excited about.
No, they're adorable. I mean, that's one thing about our hotel it was a nice hotel. Like the food was good.
Yeah.
I mean, we had to pay tax, which we weren't. I totally forgot about that.
Same here.
Totally spaced. I'm not used to that.
No, we're not used to that.
But the food was very good. I mean, every time we ate
here's the label for the interchangeable needles.
Good.
In my pile of
there
stuff.
They are.
Yes.
Awesome. So Knitter's Pride Zing Interchangeable Deluxe Set.
Oh, from Starlight, I got one of their. I'm not going to show it. Sorry, it's
so sparkly.
It's white sparkly that says Starlight Knitting Society.
That's very pretty.
I do. I love it.
It's very pretty. Very fun.
So I showed you these. Awesome. I bought. Yarn Carnival.
Now, where was that? Did they have their own booth?
They had their own booth.
Okay.
And I think they were in a corner.
I
think they might have been on a corner.
I saw you got some.
You know
and did Carrie?
We could look it up.
We could.
We could see exactly where it was.
That's right.
I don't know who else got some.
Yeah, because I like their stuff. It's pretty.
Yeah, it's white. You can tell it's white because it's getting completely blown out.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's like white with colors.
Yeah, really pretty colors. Pinks and...
like everything.
What's the color name?
I'm not sure.
Sugar Skulls. Oh, of course
you like it. Of course I do. Skulls. Yes.
Yeah. And it's merino silk. That's nice.
Another reason to like it a whole lot.
Super duper soft and squishy. Now is yarn... Oh, made in Texas. Okay, because I was wondering where they're based out of. I didn't know if they were local to us or not. So made in Texas.
Yeah, I've never seen their yarn, never felt it. But it caught my attention.
Yeah.
The cat. I got some kitty cat head stitch markers.
They're very cute. And she ran out of them and was going to bring them back the next day. And I feel bad I didn't go back and get them, but I'll just see if she has an online. I mean, I'm sure she does have an online.
I gave you one. How many cat heads
do you want? You did give me one. That's true.
I gave everybody a cat head.
Yes.
So this is funny. I never do lifelines, but I had to buy the floss for it. Just because it's like, and for afterthought heels to put in, or I mean, whatever. Yeah. I'll never use it, but I thought it was just awesome to have.
I
might.
You never know.
Just to show you that I can.
That's right. Yes.
Bought a pattern from a guy that I had seen at the Dells Dells. Feral Beast Designs. Visceral. It is a 2-color brioche cowl by Kenneth Moore. He'd been working on it, and I liked it.
Yeah.
And
I don't think it's been officially released yet,
has it? It hadn't been officially, as of Vogue Knitting Live Seattle, it had not been, so it was like $2.
Okay.
And he gave the disclaimer, this has not been test knit, so.
Okay.
And, I mean, I might not even knit it for years.
Yeah.
I might have to buy the real thing because maybe there's updates.
Maybe.
But I don't know. I liked it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, the only other yarn I got was Polka Dot Sheep. Who are they?
I don't know.
I got this. I'm pretty sure I got. Oh gosh. I don't know what I'm thinking. The book's not staying on my lap.
a heavy book, too.
It's a heavy book.
It's not just like a tiny one.
I don't remember where I got this.
Yeah.
Shoot.
And who it's by? I mean,
and
like...
let's see. Because it seems like
does it say on there?
Can you read that?
Tenderfoot Color Pack. That's all it says.
I feel like I know these people. I feel like I should know. But nope, they're from Montana. Okay. So no, I guess I don't know. Huh. They were just so friendly.
Yeah.
I want to say it felt like it was in the Not Another Hat booth.
Huh.
But
okay.
I don't know. So what does that tag say on the price tag?
Tenderfoot. 80-20 mini Juneberry is the colorway.
Yes, I was in their booth.
Interesting. Polka dot sheep. It must just be called polka dot sheep.
It must be, which is a great name.
Yeah.
And polka dots are fun.
Yes.
Anyway, I got it to do the... I've always wanted to do the On the Spice Market.
Oh, yes. That's pretty.
And these colors are so awesome.
Yes, they're beautiful.
Didn't you get a kit, too, for this? Okay. Nope. Someone did that we were with. Yeah. But I didn't buy the...
or
the neutral.
Okay.
Because I figured I can either get one or
you probably
I might have one that will work, but
yeah,
I'm not going to be doing it anytime too soon.
Yeah.
I loved those colors.
That might even go with that. That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Interesting.
I might want to keep it toned down, just these are kind of like jewel tones.
But if this is spread out, knitted, it's going to be the white will tone it down. I don't know. I'd have to see if that burgundy is in there.
And how much of there is this color, because
that purple's definitely in it.
Yeah.
That deep. That.
Yeah.
I don't know. Interesting.
I don't know.
Pretty. Very pretty.
Then there was this book that was sitting on the table, and I loved it. What time do you have to leave? 1:30?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Excuse me. Well, I pick up the book one more time. So I'd seen this book sitting there. It's Knitting Fresh Brioche by Nancy Merchant. It's just a kind of a nice, I mean, I don't know, to be honest. I'll probably never really, but it had a lot of pretty pictures in it.
Totally.
And pretty pictures are fun to look at. And so I saw it there, but it was like $25 or something. I thought, that's ridiculous. I looked on Amazon, it was $12.99 or something, Prime. So I was like, I'll get it from Amazon. So, but I didn't right then because, another thing, I forgot my phone charger. And so I was having to share Lori's, but I was trying to not hog it. And so my battery kept dying. And so I didn't want to be on my phone trying to order a book. So then the next day when we were waiting to go into that lecture, I thought, I'll order that book now. So I go back to Amazon. It was no longer Prime, and it was now $19.99 or something, and then shipping. I was like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
So I decided I'll go buy it here, even though I'll be paying taxes. Well, books were 50% off that day, so it worked out
perfect.
And I still haven't actually looked through it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to, and
it's
I'm
a mini
love
book.
it.
I mean, it's something that you'd really have to
Yeah. And if for no other reason than just to see different colors together and I don't know. I just liked it.
It's pretty. I think brioche is huge right now, so
yeah.
Why not? Yeah, I picked up this book too. I got this one, The Slow Knitter. It's a podcast.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, The Slow Knitter.
Yeah.
She talked about this book, and as soon as she talked about it, I pushed pause on her podcast.
Oh, wait, so she didn't write the book?
No, she didn't write the book.
Oh, okay.
This is called Slow Knitting by Hannah Thiessen, I think is her last name.
I've seen this book popping up on Instagram.
It's a beautiful book.
I'm interested to see what's in it.
I started reading it.
Oh, it's a read book?
Well, there's patterns. It's all about the movement of being slow knitting.
Oh.
Just kind of taking your time, knowing where your yarn comes from, how it's dyed, taking the time to swatch, which is something I need to learn.
Yeah.
So it's been interesting reading it because for me, I don't know why it is with sweaters, but when I knit a sweater, I feel like it's a race. And I don't know why. Like, why?
I feel that way about everything. And yeah, there is no reason.
There's no reason. And she talks about, so she says, take away the burden of perfection and instead allow yourself to embrace or correct your mistakes as they come. Do not be lured by laziness or get swept up in haste, and do not be afraid to set aside something difficult and fix it later. A craftsperson's work is never perfect. It's made by human hands and therefore it will have natural flaws, blah, blah, blah. So I just love her way of thinking about what you're knitting, enjoying what you're knitting. Yeah. And I don't know why it is with sweaters. I feel like, I got to get this done. I got to hurry. I don't know why. There's no reason for it. But therefore, if I make a mistake, I'm getting better at ripping something out and just saying I can do it over again. I'm just going to rip it out. But I don't know, just slowing down and thinking about the yarn I'm using, and do I really enjoy this yarn? Is it the right yarn for this project? Am I going to like the end result? Is it going to be the texture I want? Is it going to be the quality I want? And just, I don't know. So it's been an interesting read. I'm not that far into it. I'm now on Yarn Profile. So just learning about, what makes up the yarn and stuff like that. But it's got beautiful pictures, pretty patterns. They're not necessarily my taste. I don't know how many of them I would actually knit, but so
it's still fun to look.
Yeah, and I more bought it for the concept of slow knitting and just kind of helping me to slow down and enjoy the process more and just not be in a hurry to whip it out, get it done, hurry. I don't know why I'm hurried. I don't know. So it's just that sense of urgency. I don't know.
And it's funny because I think this plays into, like, I have so many projects on the needles, but I don't really need to stress about that because I have lots of bags that they can be in.
Exactly.
I have plenty of needles. It's not like I'm not getting to knit something because the needle's hung up somewhere.
Right.
And so why be stressed about having them?
Yeah. I just always look at sweaters as a marathon, or not even a marathon, a sprint. And I don't know why I look at it that way.
Because you want to have it done for the podcast.
I guess, I think it's partly that, but I also think it's just I enjoy the finished product.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to finish it. So I'm like,
so you can wear it.
So I hurry, but it's like, no, I need to slow down and just enjoy. And I do enjoy it. I don't know. It's just this weird thing I'm thinking about. I don't know what I'm thinking necessarily, but it's just, I don't know. It's been interesting to kind of process, like, why do I feel like I got to hurry through it? And I don't know. It's interesting. So, and then I got this book from Dion. She sent this to me from Tolt Yarn and Wool. It's A Sense of Place, a collection by Andrea Mowry, who everyone knows how much I love her. Mm-hmm. But it also has recipes by Anna Brones. I'm not sure how to pronounce
Anything
her name.
We need to make?
Oh, there's some yummy stuff in here. Oh. But I love Andrea Mowry's. I love these Local Roots mucklucks. I want to make those. I think they're so cute for winter. They just look nice and warm. But yeah, that looks amazing. Apple cardamom tartlets. There's
Any
recipes.
tartlet is good, really.
Yeah, so there's recipes.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
what is that?
That's a cowl.
That's
full
cute.
circle cowl. And these are all the patterns are
what's that?
Creamy millet and roasted butternut squash with sage. Yeah.
I just made butternut squash last night.
I love that cardigan, of course. So, and here I could see myself knitting.
I like
everything.
that. Was that cardigan that you said you liked?
Yep. And
sorry, you guys don't get to see.
You guys don't get to see it.
For
Carrot
ours,
and cauliflower soup.
Yum.
So so it's got recipes for yummy food and patterns by Andrea Mowry.
And
so
just fun to look at.
And beautiful. It's a beautiful book. So thank you, Dion.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's
and I was
nice.
looking over it last night just going, oh, so many patterns. I think that's part of it too. I was telling Angelique the other day, I said, I feel like part of my rush to knit things is I know that as a knitter, I have such a short lifespan to knit, and there's so many things I want to knit. Mm-hmm. So I think when I'm finished with one sweater, I'm already like, where's the next? I want to knit the next thing. Like, where's the next pattern? So
it's true because you don't get to just knit all the time.
No, and so when I do knit, I'm like, I want to hurry up and start the next project.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Yes, I get you. I hear you.
Okay, so then I did purchase a couple patterns that I had to purchase Andrea Mowry's latest Weekender sweater, of course.
Is that a pullover?
Yes, just came out. I had to purchase that. Mm-hmm. And then April, I don't know if I'd bought it by last time or if not, but Isabel Kramer, I love her too. She's another one of my favorites. So the April sweater by Isabel Kramer called for Quince & Co.
Oh, and this is what you went to Twisted for. Okay.
So I went and picked up this color.
I love
It's Quince & Co. Piper, which is their 50% superfine Texas Merino and 50% Texas mohair, kid mohair. So it's beautiful. And the colorway is Laredo, I think. So I knew I could get this color, as many as I need. I think I can't remember how many skeins I'm going to need, but so anyway, this is what I'm going to knit the April out of. And then the one by Andrea Mowry, the Weekender, I already had one skein of this postcard.
Right. I remember when you got that.
Yeah, by Brooklyn Tweed. And so again, I knew I could go back, so I went back and bought a second skein. I need a lot more than this, obviously, but I thought at least I can get it started if I want, and get to work on it. So it's kind of nice to do that because then you don't feel overwhelmed by spending over $100. Eventually you're going to spend over $100, but it's easier to bite off.
When you spread it out, yes, it just doesn't seem as big a deal.
Affordable. So that is all my purchases or things.
Well, I have so many things I want to show, but obviously I'm not going to get to this episode. So I will show off this bag.
Cute.
Some utterly adorable knits. Cute. And I haven't decided yet if I'll keep it or give it as a Christmas gift because it is so cute.
It's very cute.
And I kind of feel like I have so many bags. This is how I'm in the middle.
That's true.
But
it's very
this
cute.
thing was just so cute to me.
It's
a Rudolph thing.
It's very cute.
And
with his red nose.
With his red nose. So I don't know. It's so cute.
It's tough. See, one of the gifts I bought for you and all the girls, I tried to go buy one for me because I didn't buy one for me and they don't have them anymore. So I was like bummed, but I was like, I should have bought one. But oh well.
So this bag.
Really cute.
Luna Pie Designs. If I get it really close, nope. Sorry.
I know.
Anyhow, I'll take a picture so you can see it. But it's all these cute little cats and dogs in hand knit sweaters.
Cute.
And a Santa hat.
Yeah.
And then there's a bird and a fish. It's so cute. It's got the red and it's this stuff. Yeah. So I have to admit, Bags by Awesome Granny, Darlene, had this fabric of bags.
Oh, okay.
And I just fell in love with it. But I wanted it in this style bag.
Oh, interesting.
And so I asked Luna Pie if she, if you ever happen to see this fabric. And she happened to see it.
Wow.
And so she did a custom order for me. But yeah, so I'm super loving that.
Yeah.
Oh, and look, I have things in here I should show. I have to show these because they're so stinking cute. And then
look at all the stuff you can fit in this bag.
Oh, I know. It is. It truly is like a Mary Poppins bag.
Mary Poppins, yeah.
So when we were in the Dalles, I bought that skein from Despondent Dyes about throwing away all my wedding dresses or whatever, giving away.
That's beautiful.
Well, she ended up doing minis. So it is that skein broken down into minis.
Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous.
I have that.
That's gorgeous.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
It's
a pattern will present itself to me. And but yeah, you can fit lots of stuff in here.
Totally. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff.
I know. I mean, it's a great bag.
Keeps going.
It does.
Keeps going.
So on Instagram, I have seen these things. Oh, no, that's not it. I was hoping I'd find her name. Can you read that? Something about something.
Middle Mist Makes, yeah.
So she's over in the UK. And she makes these adorable little hedgehog pins. And then she donates some money to a hedgehog recovery thing or something.
Oh, that is so
Isn't that the cutest thing?
I
mean, holy cow. She's adorable.
That's adorable.
And I might even wear her on here. I mean, that's how cute I think she is.
Very cute.
I never wear brooches or whatever you call them on. I mean, but I think I will on here because she's adorable.
Very sweet.
And then she also had, and I kind of wish I hadn't bought there. I have buyer's remorse over these just because the picture made them look black and white, which would have been like Killer Whales, which, is my thing.
Yes.
And I got them and they're gray and white, which they're no longer. They're like dolphins, really.
Right? They look more like.
I mean, they're really cute.
They are cute. They're very cute.
They're very cute.
Yes.
I have to admit, I was disappointed because I thought I was getting black and white. Once I get over the disappointment, I'm sure I will love them again because it's got a baby. How can you not love it?
And they're cute little embroidery.
They are. I mean, they're really
too.
cute. Whoops.
Yeah.
Dropping everything today.
Super cute. Very fun.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah, loved her stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll save other stuff for next time because we'll probably do this again.
I think so. I hope so.
We have winners.
I'm trying to think. We have Thanksgiving coming, so I mean, obviously that's next week though, so it wouldn't be
Happy Thanksgiving, United States people.
Yeah.
And Black Friday everywhere.
Oh my goodness, crazy. Oh, I haven't even started shopping. scared to get out there.
I don't want to think about it.
I know.
I'm in denial. Well, we're not going to be able to do much for our family because we just bought Renata the iPhone 10.
Yeah.
So there's your $1,000 Christmas present. You better freaking enjoy it.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Because we're not getting you anything else.
Yeah. Ever again.
Ever. No. Hey, Chihuahua owners.
Yes.
Because we have...
They're out there. Yeah.
What is up with them? Okay. What? Do yours go potty in the house all the time?
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. So he will go potty outside if you put him on a leash and take him for a walk.
Oh.
He won't do it in the yard. He wants to be on a leash on a walk.
Interesting.
It's not conducive to my life.
Yeah.
Because my dogs, we let out. They go out in the yard. They go potty. They come back in.
Yeah.
So he's pooped in the house probably half a dozen times.
Wow.
Twice in Rebecca's room.
Ooh.
So she's no longer... Rebecca loves animals, but she's done with him.
Yeah.
And, I love him to death. And he has a thing for my hand knit socks.
Huh.
So, I have a basket of them that need to be washed.
Yeah.
But I hand wash them.
Yeah.
A couple times now, I've found them in his bed. So, I need to not leave them.
He's a little pack rat.
He's something. Mm-hmm. This is normal for Chihuahuas, isn't it? I love him to death, but he's a little... It's a good thing he's so cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it saves him.
It's definitely saving him.
Yes.
So we will announce our winners from our last... Oh, and I should have grabbed this. I have it here. Okay. So our Perfect Stitch Minis.
Yes. Winner was
number...
Yes. I think so, yes. Number 3, Juliana.
Yeah, Juliana's in Portland. Yes. Isn't that awesome? We didn't plan that, but...
So she's J. Corrine.
Yeah.
32.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So congratulations.
I like these a lot.
They are super
I haven't looked at them for 3 weeks. But
I know. They're still cute.
They're still lovely.
They're still pretty.
Okay.
And then the Monster DK from Black Sheep Yarn Shop was Sheila Ann, number 34. She won this, and that's what I knit.
Yeah.
Out of here.
Yeah. Awesome.
So, love it. Super soft. Congratulations. And then Knitting in France prize was number 131, MN Tigger.
And how do you not love that? Are you like a Tigger fan?
It's cute. Who knows?
And whoever won last time, the Lamb Woman pink, awesome. And I don't remember who it is right now, but I know you're someone that watches us.
Okay.
I think it might be it was the part that I tore off for you to
for my gum. Nice.
It's on our last episode. Yeah. So
check it out.
Yeah.
Whoever you
were. And if you don't claim it by next time, we might just have to redo it, even though I feel bad because I know you're someone that watches us and maybe you're having a problem. You're probably having some health problem or some other crisis, and I should just contact you. Because it could make your day. It could make your life better. Because everybody's life is
gift
better.
That she sent us made my day and made your day.
Yes.
It was really sweet.
I should just contact you. Maybe I will.
Okay.
But then
don't hold her to it.
I'll have to figure out who it was.
I know. I'll have to go back and watch our last podcast.
Or dig that thing out of the garbage.
And unwrap my gum that's wrapped up in it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. It probably is on a piece of paper that you ripped out, I'm sure.
I don't know. That's terrible. Okay, so those are our winners for this time. Mm-hmm. We'll open up the threads for
Dion's Evil Little Goats.
And I think we'll just do those two this time, even though we have other things. Oh, no, we won't. We're going to do... I don't know what
we are blessed with so many wonderful giveaways.
Well, okay, another thing from up there is I met this gal, Megan. Yes, Megan, who had the knitting emojis only for iPhone. And, you can use them in some places, but you can't use them in others. I don't remember how that works, but you can't, if you're posting on Instagram, you can't just grab one of these emojis and stick it on.
Yeah.
But you can screenshot, and that's what I did. I just screenshot whatever I wanted it on, and then put it on there, and then upload it, because I did a picture of Lori with it, I think.
Oh, right, you did.
I'm just
making it. I'm telling my husband to go pick up my daughter's friends.
Sorry. Okay, we're gonna be
You're
done.
Fine.
Anyway, she sent all these cute little pins, and that's not what I think I will be. We'll probably toss these in with some different prizes. Ones if because they're so cute. I don't know if you could just see that or not, but anyway,
there you go.
There's all of them.
Fun.
But she said she would gift the app to 5 winners, but you have to have an iPhone. So, I'll open a thread.
If you have an iPhone.
If you have an iPhone and you want the knitting emojis.
They're cute.
They're really cute. Mm-hmm. I have to admit I haven't used them since I first got them.
Okay.
Right. I just kind of haven't.
Yeah. Well, you probably have to get used to knowing that you have them.
I think that's it. Do you have them?
Nope. Oh. I didn't do it.
Oh. Maybe you could be one of the
winners. Maybe I could, yeah.
Anyway, so we'll do that. And then she also has some other stuff, and she was more than willing to host a giveaway, but we haven't figured out what.
Okay.
I mean, she said she'd do the apps, but
yeah, that's awesome.
So
very cool.
Maybe you will check her site out. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, poststitchbox.com.
Okay.
And I need to go check it out too. I don't know what's been going on here. Mm-hmm. Oh, I've been sick too, and that never seems to end.
No, I know. It's that time of year.
I think so. Mm-hmm. All right. I hope we've remembered everything that we absolutely wanted to talk about this episode.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So have a good Thanksgiving, and if you're overseas, then just another Thursday in your life that I hope is good.
Yeah. That you eat good food.
Yeah.
I remember saying that last year. That's so weird.
You remember saying that?
Yeah, I remember thinking if you don't celebrate, hopefully you eat yummy food. And
well, it's good to know you're consistent with your well wishes to people.
Exactly. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for coming back every time we post a video.
Regardless.
If we have show notes or not. Yeah, regardless if we know what we're talking about half the time.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we don't.
Okay. Well, I feel like, well, because I still have all this stuff sitting here, but it's just going to have to wait.
It's all beautiful
real
stuff.
Quick, the evil little goat yarn that I got, I didn't show yet because I had ordered. Gorgeous. She posted these. She posted 2 of them on Instagram, and I just loved them. Yeah. It was
Soothing Waters.
Soothing Waters and Troubled Waters.
Beautiful.
Aren't those awesome?
They're gorgeous. So pretty.
Ordered those, and she sent this one. She said that people just don't really notice it. What's that one called?
This one is Pitter Patter.
Pitter Patter.
Pretty.
They go so good together.
They're beautiful.
Not sure yet what I'll do with them, but you're right, Dion. These look awesome together.
They're beautiful.
And
there's your blues again.
I know. In a blue mood.
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Okie dokie. Have a great couple weeks. We'll hopefully see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. The week after Thanksgiving.
All right. See you then.
We'll be in December by then, I think.
Wow.
I know.
Holy crap.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Bye. You're telling me.
Okay. So we're not invited.
Okay.
Go around the back door.
Is this the back door?
Yep. Slide through the front.
I just went through the front.
Yep, through the front of your stitch.
Door.
Then wrap back around to the buffet table. Grab the buffet table.
From this way.
Yeah. And then you
get it out of there.
Front and then back down and around.
Okay.
And you sneak out without anybody seeing you at the buffet table.
Okay, we're gonna go again. Just keep recording. No, because I need the muscle memory. Okay, so
we have not been invited. You go around the back door.
Am I around the back door, right?
You are around the back door.
And I snuck. I went through front.
And then grab the buffet table
from underneath.
Yeah. And then kick it back around.
Are you from Seattle?
And then bring it.
I failed on that one.
That's okay.
I got busted. They caught me.
They did bust you.
Okay, I'm in there.
Yeah, down to the front.
In there.
Yeah, wrap around your back yarn. And then, no, don't go under, come forward.
Okay, don't go under where?
Under your stitch.
I'm going here.
Yeah. Come around, grab your yarn.
From over?
Yeah. And then swing through towards your face. And then back down and through.
Okay. I think that'll help me.
Okay.
Like when I can go back.